Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. So, I have some new subscribers. So, welcome to my channel. To those who are new, if you are enjoying my content, then don't forget to share my videos and hit the like button if you like some of my videos. To all those who are new on my channel, yes, I know majority of my videos are long. Some are extra long and some are just lengthy. And yes, I do have shorts as well, but they're mainly all cats. I got a couple of comedies as well, so you can check those out. They're old, okay, they're from last year. So, like I say to all my other subscribers, I'm going to say to all the new ones, you can watch my videos from new to old, old to new, okay, so top to bottom, bottom to top. You can even start in the middle. You can even start with the shorts and work your way to the longer videos if you want. I have a couple of live streams you can check out as well if you want to do that. I am planning on doing a live stream for this year, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. I haven't tested it out to see if it's going to work because, it's not time for me to do my Resident Evil video yet, but that time is coming up shortly. So, me and Mum went out today, had some lunch. Then we went around, done a bit of shopping. Okay, Mum said I had $20 to spend because Mum was giving me $20 back because, I end up buying snacks yesterday with the leftover $17 that I had remaining in my wallet in cash. So Mum said that she'd pay me back, and she did. So I ended up getting a few things. Mum ended up buying some of the stuff anyway. So Mum bought me hair dye, obviously. That was like $9.50 or just straight up $9. It was one of the two. But yes, this is a permanent hair color. Yes, it is a blue black. I don't know why they call it a blue black. They should just call it Raven. But anyway, because my hair is already black, well, it's actually gone to my natural hair color now, as you can see. My natural hair color is starting to come through. My natural hair color, if you're wondering, is light brown. Well, actually, it's light to dark brown. That's my natural hair color. The reason why my hair is darker than my natural hair color is because I'm always dyeing my hair black. For some reason, I prefer black hair over brown hair. I know you're going to say there's nothing wrong with having dark brown hair. Yes, you're right. There is nothing wrong with having dark brown hair. I do like having dark brown hair, but black seems to suit me better. I chose a blue black only because, it's more vibrant. And I like blue black. It's so much nicer than just plain ordinary black. I like ordinary black too, don't get me wrong, but it can be quite boring. So, moving right along. The color, so I'm pretty much the top one here, black. So it'll go to this bottom one, which will still show up the blue highlights. Just that with the blue highlights, it'll appear more of a darker, rich kind of blue. And you'd see it in the sun, obviously, because that's how blue-black works. The blue highlights are there to actually be seen in the sunlight, whereas opposed to like shaded areas like in your home, then you won't see the highlights, obviously. So that's how that works. Another thing, Mom ended up buying me. Well, actually, I bought it. Not Mum, because Mum said that I had $20 to spend. But so I picked up some Australia Day fake tattoos, which are only temporary transfers. So I bought those. They were $1.50 at Coles. I was actually quite surprised Coles actually had Australia Day stuff. Mum bought the Australian, the little mini Australian flag for me. And yes, I will actually show you what the flag looks like. There we go. Wait. Is it upside down? It's upside down. That is so disrespectful. They put the flag... That's okay. Easily fixed. No biggie. There we go. So obviously front and back. Okay. So the Southern Cross star that you see up in the night sky in the southern hemisphere around Australia. No, I'm sorry to those who live overseas. You cannot see the Southern Cross in your country. Why? Because it's only visible in Australia, in the southern hemisphere. If you want to come and see the Southern Cross, then come to Australia. Okay, so we got the Union Jack, the Southern Cross. I think this is more like the Southern Cross right here where my finger is, because it's in a diamond shape, and the Southern Cross is a diamond. and then of course you got the Commonwealth Star under the Union Jack. Yeah, that's right. That is the Southern Cross right where my finger is. Yeah, that's right, because it's a diamond. Duh. So anyway, that is pretty much what the Australian flag looks like. And now it doesn't want to roll up. Jeez. Yeah. Right. There we go. Can't believe I had to fix that. I had it upside down. Whoever manufactures these needs to learn how to put the flags the right way up. How disrespectful. Learn to put the flags the right way up. Thank you very much. Anyway, so while we're walking around Kmart, we're like looking around the jewelry, and I found a pair of earrings that I'm like, oh, hey, these are pretty. And no love hearts, so they were gold, but their mum saw these. Well, I saw the necklace. Mum saw these earrings. Mum goes, these earrings look nice. And I saw the necklace, and I'm like, that would make such a great set. And Mum goes, yeah, that will. So I picked these up. Okay, so I think the earrings were $6 and the necklace was $7. So it's not really much of a price difference. So yeah. And then after shopping, Mum and I end up going out for lunch. Had a nice healthy lunch out. One other thing, Mum actually did buy me a new coffee mug. Yes, it is Hello Kitty. I almost forgot. Lucky I remembered. Mum bought me this Hello Kitty coffee mug from Coles. Okay. It even says Hello Kitty on the back. So I'd show you the rest of the cup, but I've got coffee in it, so I might as well make use of it for the first time. So I got coffee in it. Now, as I was saying before I got sidetracked with my new mug, Mum and I went out after shopping, had some lunch. Okay, pretty much Mum and I had the same thing. Obviously, mother like daughter. Whatever Mum has, I have. Unless it's Chinese, then it's different. But we usually share anyway between the two of us. But yeah, that's pretty much my day out with Mum today. And of course, we end up going to get a quote from the dentist that was across the street from the supermarket. Apparently it's going to cost $200 just for a checkup. So yeah, that's something to think about. That's with a private dentist. The dentist I'm going to, or supposed to be going to, is Affordable Dentistry. But because I may need braces to realign my jaw, I need to go to a private dentist to get a consultation and a checkup. Even a bit of a cleanup and probably some new fillings. Because the fillings that I've had them since I was a kid. They've probably fallen out by now, so which is probably the reason why I need some new ones. And I'm guessing that's probably the reason why one of my back teeth are hurting. Well, it could be one or two things. It could be my wisdom tooth trying to come through, or I just need a new filling put in. So it could be one of those two reasons as to why my tooth hurts every now and then. At the moment, it's not too bad. It's not playing up at the moment, so I'm actually quite happy. I did actually tell them at the Affordable Dentist that sometimes it'll play up and sometimes it won't. So I don't eat on this side. I eat on this side, so I avoid pain. And she asked if it hurts at night when I'm sleeping. I said no. It's mainly when I eat, then that's when I feel the pain. So now that there's a bit of information there that they can go by, I told the reception. So if there's pressure, that's when it'll hurt. Not necessarily like with soft foods or drinks. Not necessarily with hot or cold either. It's just mainly a pressure thing. That's when it'll hurt. So I don't know. I'm guessing it's either a wisdom tooth trying to come through and they need to check it to see if there's anything stopping it from coming through, or I could just need a filling put in. So a couple of things there. And I think my cat wants to say hello. Yes, I'm talking about the cat from one of my shorts. And no, it's not Reggie. This is Mocha. And she's behind me. So I'm going to go call her over. Say hello, Mocha. Say hello, Mocha. No? If you haven't noticed by now, this is Mocha. She's one of my other kitty cats. Reggie is not my cat. Reggie is actually my mum's cat. This is my kitty cat, my second kitty cat, Mocha. She's a rescue cat, so Mocha does have a story behind her. A very emotional story. As you can see, she's very affectionate. I might actually give you a brief history of Mocha's story. So Mum and I, we weren't planning on having any more cats because we're happy with the two. But sadly speaking, like last year on my birthday, like the day before my birthday, the 2nd of October last year, my other cat, Jasmine, the black and white one, she passed away. She was sick, so she had to, it was her time to go. But this one is a rescue. We had it since New South Wales, just like the other cats. They're from New South Wales too. You're right there? I'm trying to tell you a story here. Yuck. Yeah, can you not slobber in my ear, thanks. So what happened was Mum was looking at one of the other cats, and I saw this one all by herself. So there was no other cats around her. She was obviously in quarantine because she was the only one in a cage by herself. I asked the ranger there at the pound why she was so skinny, like she was all skin and bone. And the ranger goes, it's because she had kittens when she was, a kitten herself. And she ended up with cat flu. And they were just going to put her down. Like, they were going to put her out of her misery. Put her to sleep. Whatever you want to call it. I was heartbroken. I said to Mum, I want this cat. Mum goes, okay. So we gave them our name and our phone number. And 3 days later, we get a call from the pound, and they said, do you still want this cat? Because we got another person that's interested in the cat. And Mum goes, yeah, we're still interested. Because, I wanted her. And so we went in a couple of weeks later to go pick her up. And we filled out the paperwork and everything. And we took her to the vet so she could get desexed. And then we picked her up, and the vets gave her some antibiotics so she can take some antibiotics. And we were told to just gradually feed her so she could, start getting the weight put back on her. I know. You're forever grateful. She loves this story, as you can tell. Well, where are you going? Where are you going? You're going to use me as a springboard. Stop whacking me with your tail. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. Where are you going? There we go. She's gone. She's a funny little one. Yeah, she wasn't like this at all. She was skin and bone still when we brought her back from the vets, and Mum and I had brought home takeout that night because we didn't feel like cooking anything. So we had KFC, and I gave her bits of my chicken. Like I take the skin off the chicken, and I'll just feed a little bit, and she'd have a nibble, and then she'd start wanting some more. So I gave her some more until she had enough, and then she'll just sit beside me or go off and do whatever. And when it came time to feed the cats, Mum would be holding the cat. I'd be there with the syringe trying to get the antibiotic down her throat. Because, the putting it in the food trick doesn't work. So, and yeah, so that's Mocha's little story. So she's happy, she's healthy, she runs around like a spaz. She's always having a zoomies, always in play mode. She loves to play. Her weight does go up and down, but it's not really a concern, obviously. She's healthy. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much the story of Mocha. Well, some of the story. I won't go into too much detail for Mocha. I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a history about her. Reggie, my mum's cat, he's a rescue as well. I don't know his story, but Mocha's story, I know, obviously, because the ranger told me about it. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys off now. I'm going to go have my afternoon tea. Cheese and bacon rolls. Finish off my coffee. Watch some TV. Maybe fix up this room again. Ugh, fun. Cleaning never stops. Anyway, if you like my channel and you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, notifications bells, optional comments and questions are left down below. Please be mindful and respectful of your comments and your questions. Yes, I will answer your questions, whether it's in a video or if it's just in the comments section. You all know about the upcoming Celestial events, which I mentioned in a recent video. So if you're in Australia or America or in one of the Asian countries, make sure you keep an eye out for it. If you're interested in watching the eclipse. And I'll be looking forward to doing my next upcoming video, which is Resident Evil 5 Part 2 for the Mercenaries. Bye.